still hope.
Back to Candros. Or is it Candros? Candros? I don't know. Tomato, tomato.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
It doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
In this case, motive plus opportunity plus eyewitness account equals murder. Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Optional playback recording. Yeah, let me hear the recording.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Dang. Well, that, that is kind of, that's gonna be proof. Hello, Shaw. What is that hair? Excuse me? Who do you think you are?
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been killed. The reality of the act sinking in.
Or it could have been, regret. Like, oh my god, I can't believe I accidentally shot our captain. Or our chief.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tan wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Huh, Tan.
Something I can help you with?
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure. I see great things in our future.
Okay, investigate murder evidence. Inventory. Melee, I can't equip it. Wait, hold on, what's the difference in melee damage? That's 26, I think. If I know how to do math. Is that what I meant to hit? I don't know what the difference is. I'm just trying to get rid of all these exclamation points. Because the exclamation points trigger me. Okay, well that's obviously on EOS, so can't really do that. Oh. Investigate Operation Center site. Which one's this? Oh, I have to scan, right? Yeah. This junction explosion was a...
The Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Okay, but I need to go to the bathroom again real quick, so I'm going to do that and then we'll follow the wire.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert. Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once. Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions. Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%. Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Alright. Does it stop right there?
Personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
How do I do that? I guess I'll just go to the other sites. Hold on, did I miss it? Or is it in here? No, I missed it. Sounds like it's above. I think I'm just blind.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Ah.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the Saboteur used. Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Pathfinder.
Okay. Hello, Nady.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious
Welcome to the stream.
Security is on heightened alert.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security
Who's that?
video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Oh, the Hyperion. Where's that at? Oh, wait, is that it? No, that's the Nexus. Or am I just stupid? No, it says down. Oh, is it telling me to go to Raj, maybe? No, it still says down. Yeah, okay. Ah, right here.
All personnel, be
Oh, well, I don't want to...
suspicious activity.
I don't want to leave the Nexus just yet. I think there's a couple more things to do here. No, maybe not. Oh yeah, speak with the scientists. Where are these guys at?
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still
Oh,
recommend
okay, he's
breathing
moving.
stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable.
Dude, can I just talk to him? Thank you.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
What fields do you study?
Eric's into life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff. Aradana's the space and math whiz.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Whoa, I got 3 skill points for that?
Pathfinder,
Does he have anything else to
those
say?
bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more
Okay, let's track access to terminal.
non-relevant repair requests
Okay, well, Lucin? Final proposal. Since we are by definition an invasive species in Andromeda, our inevitable footprint must be laid carefully and we must preserve anything we replace. The Helios cluster presents an unexpected challenge. We arrived with seed archives and DNA banks to ensure preservation of the biodiversity of the Milky Way, but this cluster is scarred by the Scourge, and its unique flora and fauna are threatened by its turbulence. That too requires conservation. Wait, I just scan Andromeda wildlife. Oh, okay. Jeez, it's like 10 frames. There we go. That was weird. Anything else to do here? Allies and that on the Nexus? I don't think so. I think that's just like out and about. Yeah. Okay. Priority ops. Speak with Sam on the Hyperion. Additional tasks. Investigate murder evidence. Where's this at? I also don't remember where we're supposed to go for that. Change floor. Oh, there's different floors. Whoa, that's crazy. Addison's office. Pathfinder headquarters. Literally nothing up there. That's us. Cryo Bay. Oh. Okay. Wasn't Cora down here? Yeah.
Hey there.
You okay?
Oh, well,
Those
this
guys
is
really
awkward.
grilled you.
Okay, she turned
And
around, thank God.
Addison, first Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question
Why does
your
it look so
competence.
blurry? That's hurting my eyes.
Yeah. Meeting Addison was interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do. And you're doing fine.
I appreciate it.
I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. Best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
Okay, that was really weird. It was like blurry. And it was really hurting my eyes. What if they brought back the elevators from Mass Effect 1? I would cry. Okay, where are we going for this? Where is the Saboteur? I feel like I just butchered that word. Hello, Zara. Zara. Zarya. Just throwing out names now.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Callis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk.
Why did he stop talking? That was weird. Are we going back to the Nexus? We are. At least the loading screens aren't bad. I would cry. I would do a lot of crying, apparently. I keep saying I would cry. And then I'm going to finish this mission and then wrap up the stream, call it a night on this one, and continue tomorrow. You know, if the game ever decided to load. There we go. I love how I said loading screens aren't bad, and then we're sitting there waiting for an hour.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
Whoa, security footage. Wait, why is that still on the screen? There we go.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Oh, cool. To Jaren Tan, from Tyrion Kandros. Director Tan, I need my people to focus on defending the station, not taking inventory. If you really need militia oversight, I'll get Sergeant Nels to look at it. That said, it was my understanding the exiles were more Calix's people than Sloane's. Isn't he the one who started the mutiny? Calix Corvanus may have started, but Sloane made her allegiances clear. I knew she held you in high regard, but I hope you can be impartial when it comes to this task. Sloane Kelly's not who I thought she was. There won't be a problem. Good. Then you won't object to sending a small and discreet reconnaissance team to find out where Sloane and the exiles might have gone? When we do get colonial efforts up and running, I don't want any surprises. Forwarding report from Recon Team 232. Trails cold. Found looks like abandoned camps in the Pfeiffer system, but none with living inhabitants, only graveyards. The conspirator Irida was among the dead, but not Sloane Kelly. Oh, is this the original email? Kandros, as you're aware, there was a mutiny aboard the Nexus during your absence. Events escalated quickly, but we believe it began with a fire in hydroponics and theft in the armory. Motivations for the uprising vary. Mob mentality was certainly a factor, but for the leaders, including your predecessor, former security director Sloane Kelly, it was a conscious betrayal. There have been perfunctory attempts to catalog and address the damages caused by Sloane's people during the uprising. Supplies stolen, equipment broken, things of that nature, but I was hoping the militia could step in and drop an official report. It's imperative we know what we are working with if we're going to survive.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
There's more? Oh, they just keep showing up, I guess.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Kandros, maybe.
What if it was Kandros?
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
How could it be the Hyperion, though? We weren't even here when it started. Oh, scan Nexus security transfer to the Hyperion. That makes sense.
Biometrics do not match.
Got it. Is that the only person I could scan in here?
Inaccurate match.
Okay. So nobody in the Hyperion. Or in the Nexus, I should say. That noise is annoying me.
This person is not a match.
Oh, it's him, for sure. He's literally in front of the panel.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what Sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
Acquired 73 and